Welcome Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and Venus, and this will be your 2021 forecast reading for Cancers, like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And before I start, I do want to do an energy clearing. All right, Cancer. So I'm going to be doing a 12 card spread, 12 cards for the 12 months in the year of 2021 for Cancer. And as I shuffle, I just want you guys to visualize what intentions you're putting into this new year of 2021 for yourself. Just what you're visualizing, what you want to manifest, and just what you've been putting a lot of energy into lately. And just see that going into the cards as I shuffle, okay? I'm also going to be using my Oracle deck as well at the end of this spread for advice and a lesson for you for the year. So we'll do the 12 card spread for the year and go from there. I'm hoping your reading is like happy, because every forecast reading I've been getting so far for all the signs has been like really intense and negative. Not like the whole reading negative, but there was just like a lot of negative like events and things that people are dealing with. And yeah, I've just been waiting to get a really positive reading. So I'm hoping maybe you guys will be that reading. Because Cancers, you guys are very sweet and sensitive people. Who knows? But you guys are very calm. And I'm feeling like a really calm energy right now, so I'm hoping like this will just be a very level-headed reading. So, because I'm definitely just feeling a little on edge after all those intense readings I just did. Okay, so I'm going to start with the top row as like the first quarter, and then go down to the second quarter for the bottom row and do it like a storyline. So I'm just going to flip each one and then share each one. So we have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Good. The Page of Cups in the upright, okay. The Ten of Wands in the reversed. The Hermit in the reversed. The King of Cups in the reversed. And the Star in the upright, okay. Not too bad. So in the beginning of the year, you're really just focusing on your money, on your work, and your career. Here, if this will focus. It doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. You're going to be focusing on your security and your stability and just, keeping your finances in check, which is really good. And you're going to be, just in general, you're feeling very stable and secure with your money right now, and you're really enjoying the work you're doing right now. You feel stable and secure in your career right now. Sorry about that, guys. It was like blurry. Yeah, you're just really focused on like putting a lot of influence into your career right now and taking control in that area of your life, because it is giving to you and you are making money, good money from it, and you're feeling very secure in yourself from that. So and this can also just represent you're feeling secure in relationships too, in other areas of your life and maybe at home. So that's really good. You're just coming into a very stable, balanced energy. And then because you're in this energy, like you have the Page of Cups. So maybe like for you single Cancers, again, I don't know why it's not focusing. You're feeling inspired to want to like seek love during this time. So maybe you're inspired to connect with new people. Maybe you're going to meet a person this year who makes you feel very happy and is somebody who inspires you, someone you want to give your cup of love to. This person makes you feel very confident within yourself. And just like I said, there's somebody that makes you feel very happy and content. And you're at a point now, because you're so stable in your life, you feel like you're ready to give your cup of love to this person and make an offer to them. And this can be vice versa. Someone could come in who wants to make an offer of love to you because they see you doing so well in your life. You're stable, you're excelling in your career, and whoever this person is, they're inspired by that. They're happy for you, and they want to like pursue a relationship with you because they see you're doing so well, and that like they like that. Like that turns them on. They're like, "Wow, like Cancer's really got their shit together. Like Cancer's really making it happen for themselves." So, like, you might have an admirer around you who wants to pursue you in a relationship, or like I said, it's vice versa. You meet somebody else, or you know somebody who you want to pursue and you know devote your love to. So that's like that's gonna be really interesting. With this Ten of Wands in the reverse, you could be like you could also be avoiding love at the same time. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I feel like it's gonna be somebody offering a cup of love to you, and instead of you offering a cup of love to somebody. Now, the reason I say that, again, it's not gonna resonate for all of you, but I feel like for the majority of you Cancers, because of this Ten of Wands in the reverse and this Hermit in reverse that are next to it, you're like avoiding this person, you're avoiding love. Maybe you're afraid of it because maybe in your past, love just brought burdens in your life, it brought pain, it brought problems. So maybe when this new person, whether they're new or it's somebody you've already known, comes into your life and offers love to you, you're just afraid to accept it. Like, it's not that you hate this person, but it's just you're afraid maybe to get hurt again, or you're just afraid of just taking on more problems you don't want to take on because people have done it to you in the past. So you're afraid that maybe this person is going to end up like those people, and do things that are immature and like cause a burden for you. So maybe you're just avoiding like accepting this offer because you don't know exactly if you can trust it, or if you can trust this person. Again, maybe just because of your past. Maybe you have a past with this person. Maybe for those of you, if this is someone from your past returning, maybe this is someone who hurt you in the past, who left you with burdens and issues, and you didn't like that. And now they're returning as if they want to make up for that and start over and give their cup of love to you. And you're just like, oh, I feel like I should avoid you, but I don't know. Like, I feel like you don't know. Like, you haven't made up your mind yet about this person. So in the meantime, you're just, you're avoiding it. And you're just, how should I put this? You're just relieving of yourself of having to repeat mistakes of your past. Like, you don't want to repeat the same things you went through before, so you're trying to avoid that altogether. Because you just want to relieve yourself of having to deal with those types of experiences again. And so because of that, you're like going into your shell. You're isolating, you're withdrawing, you're alienating yourself. And you guys are like the masters of being the hermit, honestly, because Cancers, you like to spend time at home. You're very good at being in your shell and isolating yourself from people. But because you do this so much, Cancer, like you can struggle with feelings of depression and loneliness because you spend so much time alone. And honestly, Cancer, I know you guys are naturally, like this is your energy naturally that you embody, and that's fine. But if somebody really wants to love you, like somebody who really admires you, who truly wants to give to you, I don't know, man. I think honestly it's a bit immature to avoid somebody who just wants to love you, right? Because you guys are tender. You're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of your feelings getting hurt, your heart getting broken. Because again, if you went through that in your past, why would you want to be soft and tender and expose your soft side? No, you'd rather stay behind that hard shell and isolate yourself from being vulnerable and getting hurt. Because if you were to take off that shell, you would be this soft, delicate being that could just be hurt in an instant, because you're so like fragile. So your shell is what protects you from these types of situations and people who can hurt you. But I don't think this person is trying to hurt you, Cancer. I think you're just afraid of getting hurt. Um, because just so far, I'm just not getting, at least so far, I'm just not getting a vibe that, like, I don't know. I just feel like I know when people really get hurt by love and relationships, they're afraid to open up again. And because of that, they self sabotage and miss out on opportunities that could have offered them something meaningful in love that they actually, like, that you actually would have wanted, but you turned down the offer because of fear, you know? And just like isolating yourself, not going out, not connecting with people, that can pose an issue because when you are in that energy, you're gonna be like the King of Cups in reverse, depressed, moody, not happy. Just really like your emotions are just like all over the place. Like you can't get a grip on them. Um, like he just like because when the King of Cups is in the upright, he can control his emotions, but when it's in the reverse, like he has no sense of control over his emotions, and because of that, he's abusing them and just being moody and intolerant to other people, which could then be abusing your relationships. And just like I said, then it just ends up with you being lonely and alone and feeling depressed. So, like, honestly, Cancer, don't shut people out if these are people who, just like I said, who just want to love you and support you and get to know you. You don't have to hide away from these people because if you keep hiding away, Cancer, you're just going to get lost into a deeper hole of your depression and your moodiness. And you guys can be very moody. That's okay too. That's part of who you guys are naturally. But do you want to stay in that energy or would you rather flip that energy around and be like the star? Have faith, be hopeful, believe in yourself and believe in people. Have faith in people again. Have faith in love again. Believe that you can find love. That someone can treat you the way you deserve. That you can have positive people in your life that you can be close with. Believe in people again, Cancer. Believe in love again. Believe in friendship and connection again. I get that people in your past and situations really hurt you and caused a lot of burden and problems and stress for you. But it's not going to be like that this time around. It's not. You got good things coming for you. You are the star. People see you shining and glowing and glimmering. That's why they're drawn to you. You're giving off this energy because you're fulfilling your career and your purpose, and they see that and they admire that, and that's why you're in the spotlight. Maybe you're just not used to being in the spotlight like that, but Cancer, for once you got to get used to it and just allow yourself to be admired by suitors around you or just people in general. And again, to just have hope that there are good people out there who just genuinely want to connect with you and get to know you and be close to you or just love you. That's okay. Let those people in. Give them a chance. Because if you don't, like, you're just gonna stay in this lonely, depressed, moody state. And I just know you guys don't want to stay there. You don't. I know you guys are good at staying in those places when you're just at home, isolating yourself, and the pandemic is probably making that a lot easier for you to do because you guys are already experts at doing that. But this is just not the time, man. I think it's time for you guys to make a change in how you approach people and how you treat relationships and really just have faith. Like, I think like you got disconnected from your faith at one point, but now you're going to be reconnecting with it. You're going to start believing in yourself and believing in people again. And you have a lot of good things coming for you, Cancer. These are beautiful things happening for you and coming for you. See, this is what I was waiting for. I was telling you guys I was waiting for a beautiful reading. This is it right here. Like, you guys, like, it's just you. You are your own obstacle right now. So just, you know, just try to believe in the good of humanity again, because it's still there. I promise. And for those of you, like, you know, because it can be vice versa, there could also be people in your life who are isolating themselves from you, who are also depressed and moody and are pushing themselves away from you and alienating themselves and avoiding you. Again, because like I said, it can be switched. You could be offering your cup of love, trying to reach out to people, and these people are just rejecting and avoiding and doing basically what I just told you, except think of it as the other person doing that. So it can go both ways. But regardless, I think however it is, whether it's you offering and trying to reach people or it's people trying to reach you, I really just feel like it's people trying to reach you because I know how Cancers are. But if it's the other way around, take what resonates. No matter what, good things are going to come from it. Good things are going to happen. Things are going to start changing for the better. You're going to see a lot of beautiful transformation happening. So let's get deeper. Go to the bottom half. So we have the Five of Swords in the upright. We have the Nine of Wands in the upright. We have the Artist in the reverse. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Seven of Wands in the upright. And the King of Wands in the upright. Okay. Huh. So, this isn't bad, but it's definitely the energy has shifted a little bit. Let's see here. Give me a sec to reflect over this. So, well, as much as I was getting all hyped up about relationships and stuff, and then we get this Five of Swords, which is really irking me because after it's like all this good stuff, then it's talking about somebody betraying you in the second quarter half of the year, somebody who chose to be selfish and entitled, who caused this betrayal, this drama you have. You might be going through some kind of drama with somebody, some tension. Whatever it's over, it could be anything. People being jealous of you because you're stable, financially doing well. I need to clarify because I feel like I need to understand, why is the Five of Swords coming up? What is the reason for the Five of Swords coming up? The Fool. So, it could be that maybe you had to leave somebody behind or betray somebody or go through a conflict and drama with somebody. Some situation so you could have a new beginning and a fresh start for yourself, because with the Fool and the upright, that's like going on a journey, new beginnings. Hold on. Just, yeah, the potential and the opportunities you could be getting from these new beginnings, and you're being adventurous. So, yeah, like maybe you're just kind of like going off, doing your own thing. And because of this, it's causing tension with people around you. Because like I said, if you're shutting people out, some people aren't going to like that. And it's going to cause tension and drama in your relationships because you just want to go off and do your own thing, be single, you know, like, and it can go vice versa. Like, you were trying to work with somebody and they're just kind of like, no, I kind of want to go do my own thing. Like, and you're feeling betrayed by this person for just leaving you and going off and doing their own thing without you and having a new beginning without you. Or like I said, it's vice versa. Like, you're just doing that for yourself, and you're just, because you're doing that for yourself, it's just you're having these conflicts with the people who are against you making these changes. I'm really confused by this because I wish I could understand, like, why else that I need one more. Queen of Pentacles in the reversed. Yeah, so it's just selfish people. I think that's what it is. Maybe that's why you're like isolating yourself from people, because maybe they're just there. Maybe there are some people around you who are selfish and jealous, who, you know, people who betray you because they just want certain things from you. And maybe that's another reason why you've been in this hermit mode and isolating yourself, because you're just tired of dealing with immature people, so you're just avoiding them altogether. But you still have to deal with these people sometimes, and it's frustrating. Creates a lot of tension and stress for you. So you're just kind of ready to go off, like I said, on your own and just get away from these people, have a new beginning, and go do your own thing and travel and adventure. You might even be moving to an entirely new place by yourself to get away from these kind of people who just want to take from you and are just greedy, selfish people. They're just very materialistic people. Yeah, like maybe these are just people who only want you for your money, or like, you know, want you for something materialistic. And that's why you're trying to like isolate yourself and avoid these people. I don't think it's any of these people or this person is trying to give you a cup of love. I think this is like friendships or like other people you're close with. And maybe that's why you're having a hard time connecting with love right now, because you have other relationships in your life, whether it's like work, family, friends, who are acting very immaturely and are just not making you feel good about your relationships and are making you want to avoid them. So because of that, you think that's why you were doubting love, because if you're already dealing with this in your normal relationships, it's like you feel like you're going to deal with the same bullshit in romance. So maybe you're just focusing on just being alone and being single. And for you coupled Cancers out there, I think you're just wanting to spend more time alone. Even if you're not like, you know, going through a breakup, you just need more space and time alone right now. From certain people. Because then we have like this Nine of Wands. So you're like persistent and hopeful and determined to like make things work for yourself. And I'm also getting like you're feeling courageous and hopeful and persistent to take this journey. Like you're feeling very determined and ready to take this journey. Like you have the courage within you and the bravery to just be like, screw it, I'm just gonna do it, I'm just gonna make it happen, I'm just gonna go travel, or I'm just gonna move and start over with my life. Like, you know, I'm just gonna take a chance. This could also be with that lover too. You finally are just like, screw it, like I'm gonna give them a shot, I'm gonna take a chance, I'm gonna try a new beginning, because you have hope now and you believe you can make it happen and make it work. So, but then again, energy here is like it's flip-flopping. We got the Artist in the reversed. That talks about greediness. This is very kind of confusing, you guys, because it was very clear at the beginning, and now it's like, it's because this card talks about not only greediness, but being unstable, judgmental, and restless. Maybe your money is starting to get to you, some of you Cancers. Not for all of you, but your money might just start to get to your head to the point where you start becoming greedy with your money and with your time. Just greedy with yourself. That doesn't have to be bad. Now with money, it just varies. Well, here's what I'm going to say. For those of you who, like I said, were getting abused by your relationships, people who just wanted to take from you, they wanted favors, like, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? Can I get some money from you? People who are just selfish, that just wanted material things from you, you're finally just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to be selfish this time. I'm going to be greedy this time with my money and my energy and with my time, because you guys have before left me with all these burdens when I kept taking on your problems and helping you guys, and now I'm not doing that anymore and I'm avoiding that. And now you're being selfish with yourself. That doesn't have to be bad. Because you're just no longer willing to give to these people. You're gonna just give to yourself. You know? Be selfish with yourself. Because like if you've given a lot to people, you're in a place now where you realize you're not entitled to give to them anymore. So instead you're just going to keep your money, your accomplishments, everything for yourself, because you worked hard to create those things, and you feel like people aren't privileged to just keep taking from you. So you're done giving to people. You're just going to give to yourself and be selfish in that sense. But that doesn't have to be bad. Like greediness and selfishness, there's a balance. Like it can go either way. But if you're, like I said, you were dealing with relationships that were abusing you, like, you do need to be selfish with your time. You don't need to give yourself to people who just take from you and just leave you with burdens and problems. It is good to avoid those people altogether and just give to yourself. But like I said, for those of you who are just kind of letting your money get to you and what the past has done to you, it could just be making you so isolated and cut off from people that you're coming off as greedy and selfish and unstable, because you're so like alienated. You know, you're so by yourself because this person's alone and they're hunched over. Like, that could be like you too. Like, you're just so cut off from the world and from people that you just don't connect with them as much anymore. And you're feeling unstable in that way because you're just judging people. You're in this judgmental energy of people because of what people did to you. So now you judge people and you don't let them in as easily because of what happened to you in your past. Again, just being in your shell. Now, for those of you Cancers that were in that energy I was talking about being in your shell and not letting the right people in, that's going to cause problems for you. Problems where it's just like I said, you're not going to be feeling passionate or happy. You're not going to be feeling motivated. It's like dull motivation, like not feeling that spark or that flame within you. Because that's what love can bring, right? Or just like, or when you're living a happy lifestyle and doing the things you love, you can feel passion. But when you're not, and you're always by yourself, like, you can feel unmotivated and, you know, just not, and feeling like impatient and not happy. It also could just be like there's endings and delays happening for you too. In certain relationships, you're gonna have some endings. There could be some delays with your work too. If you have certain projects you need to get done, there could be some delays coming in that get in the way of you getting certain projects done on time. But I feel more so it's connected to these friendships, these relationships. You're gonna have some endings with them. And I say that because then you have the Seven of Wands, which is like standing up for yourself, defending yourself from these people. Because you're on your own, like you're just like, I'm done taking you guys' bullshit. Like, I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm gonna defend myself because I don't need to take these burdens anymore. Like, I'm avoiding it. You know, you're just avoiding that altogether. You're not gonna go through that again and let people take advantage of you like they did in the past. Yeah, and you're just going to challenge those type of situations and keep defending yourself. But again, like I said, for those of you who are isolating yourselves from the right people, not from the wrong people, because you definitely want to isolate yourselves from the wrong people, right? But you don't want to isolate yourself from the right people who are going to help you. So this energy can be beneficial and it can also be a burden. It can cause struggles for you because you're being so defensive. You're just not letting people in. It's Cancer. You're just not. You're like really firm about keeping your guards up. And this is going to get in the way of you having new love this year. Especially, like I said, if you got admirers or an admirer and someone who's trying to give you a couple love, you're just not letting it happen. You're just like, nope, I'm not letting you in. You're going to hurt me like everyone else has in the past. I'm not falling for it. I'm just going to be on my own, defend myself, protect myself, because you feel the need to protect yourself. It's good to protect yourself from people who do actually harm you and hurt you, and people who have proven that they're going to do that or have done that. Then of course, Cancer, you have to stand up for yourself and protect yourself from those kind of people. Definitely. And cut those relationships off, right? Come to an ending with those relationships. But don't carry this kind of energy with relationships that actually are good for you and want to help you. Don't be in that defensive energy and fight people off who are good for you. I really feel the urge to say that because, like I said, you guys are good at shutting people out and just going in your shell. And that can really pose a problem and cause struggles for you within yourself because of that loneliness. But just know, I think you just need to be in this energy with the people, like I said, who have proven to you that they're not trustworthy. Yes, stand up for yourself, but just watch out for when you get like this with the people who actually just want to be there for you and get to know you and be your friend or be a lover, whatever it is. Just try to give people the benefit of the doubt and then defend yourself and protect yourself from people who you already know don't deserve your time and energy anymore. And after you go through all this at the end of the year, you're finally just going to be feeling strong and empowered within yourself, the King of Wands. You're going to be taking the lead in your life and doing the things you want to do for yourself, being a leader. You're also going to feel very respected by people around you because of that leadership role you're taking in your life. I get the feeling it's like career wise. I feel like just because that's what came up in the beginning. So I feel like maybe you're taking a leadership role in your career, or you just have those qualities in your work and people are admiring you and looking up to you and respecting you for what you're doing in your work and in your career. If this doesn't have to do with your career, it's just your personality. Like you're just giving off like a very confident vibe, very mature. I think maybe all these situations you had to go through are what are going to help you mature and become this like better version, this higher version of yourself, and being more confident in yourself and being a leader. And maybe at the end of the day, that's all you really wanted. You just wanted to focus on yourself and perfect yourself and better yourself. Maybe that's why you're not so focused on connecting with other people, because you really just want to focus and connect with yourself, so you can become like this version of yourself by the end of the year. So, but again, because you're in that energy, don't be surprised if you draw and lure people in who are attracted to you. Cancer, just saying. Yeah, that's kind of all I'm getting so far. I'm going to pull an oracle and see what the advice and lesson is for you for the year of 2021, because, yeah, kind of went in a lot of different directions for you. But I think it's like an overall helpful reading. All right, what's the advice and lesson for Cancer? Grateful. Gratitude. 47. What is the number that's on there? Okay, I'm going to read this to you now. Okay, grateful. When faced with crisis, stress, a busy schedule, or other issues, you may lose your ability to slow down and appreciate the beauty of life. You may be focusing on what you don't have rather than what you do have. Commit to offering a daily prayer of gratitude for all the good things in your life. When you're thankful for the people in your life, you show it through your gestures. While you're dealing with a situation, you may start to take your support team for granted. This is what I was saying, like the people who are good for you, like taking them for granted because you're isolating yourself. Remember that the people in your life are there for a reason. Bro, I was literally, sorry, I'm just going to keep reading. They may be here to help you learn specific lessons. They may be learning something from you. The benefit that comes from valuing the people who touch your life cannot be expressed strongly enough. When you forget to be thankful for the things others do for you, you move away from your true spiritual essence. Stop and analyze your life and the people in it. Appreciate the accomplishments of the last year. Recognize what is important in your life and remember to be grateful for it. A beautiful maiden watches a painted lady butterfly. This butterfly brings the message that life is short and must be valued. The peacocks above the maiden's head signify integrity and beauty. They are a reminder of all you can achieve when you work to know the truth of who you are. This means showing gratitude to those around you, as you truly are a thankful person. Treasure every day, even those that are not the best. See, that is so on point because, honestly, Cancer, I just knew it was you being in your shell, being greedy with your energy, your time, giving to people your time and yourself. Like I said, you're just isolating yourself from people and being selfish with yourself. And because of this, you're taking for granted the good people who are actually in your life, who do really love you and who do actually just really want to support you through your process and on your journey. So please, Cancer, like I said, definitely avoid the people who don't make you feel good within yourself, who don't support you and tear you down, but don't let those people be the reason you shut out the good people in your life who you're meant to be grateful for and who you're meant to give your time and energy to and who you're meant to appreciate. Because if you stay so isolated, you'll end up having regrets from the self-sabotage of special relationships you once had. Especially if, it's like the saying, appreciate someone while they're here. What if someone you really cared about, they die, and then you're like, wow, I should have, instead of spending all that time alone, I should have, hung out with them more and talked to them more. That was somebody I loved, but I was too focused on just myself. So just remember, just appreciate your people, the ones who are really there for you while they're there, because they're there for a reason, like it said, to teach you something valuable and to bring light into your life. Connection and relationships are really important, especially when it comes to our soul growth. They're very helpful in that process. So just remember that, Cancer. Don't shut out the right people, shut out the wrong people. And you'll start to see the bigger picture when you do that and you have more gratitude for the people who are actually good for you. So that's all I have for you, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. I think overall this was a really good reading. So I hope it offers you bits of wisdom that apply to you for this new year. Other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. If you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can go to my description link box below and go to my page, Mystic Yasmin, and you can send me a message. Other than that, Cancer, have a beautiful new year, and until next time, bye.